to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Kenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. So Kennesaw State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing the defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, the defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple of years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Just
turning it on! And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Scanning the field, it's Harvin. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, the ground game. Runs through a tackle.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They'll try to pop the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball up.
They punt it away on fourth down. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Tar Heels offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular. Aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here. The quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was. Put him up to multiple times. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way, so look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds a spot in the middle. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pick up of 10 and a first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll send the back in motion. A little release to the back. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tar Heels!
And listen, if I have a playmaker running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now in the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He'll get rid of it. Got his man downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Kennesaw State right back to work.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. He's got him in the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make a catch.
Looking for a man. It's Harvin. Right on the money. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's down.
Yeah, listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him. Put him in the slot. Put him.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration.
Gets away from one, finds some space. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, North Carolina!
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Looking for a man. It's Harvin. Let's it fly. He's got an open man. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
All right. right, defense. You got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Gets it out quickly. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. You can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Got the first down and more.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on the hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
Complete disaster there. He loses 10. Line getting set on 2nd down. Soften him up with a run and down to throw. Defense grabs the football and there he goes. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown UNC. The defense putting points on the board. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. They don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window in
Open space in the middle. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Harmon. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense got it.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front.
Oh, he's got some space. Got enough for the first, and he's still going.
When you talk about creating big plays in a running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown Tar Heels. And they add 6 more to the board and triple the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football ball. Turnovers to side games, those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows.
And the pressure gets there. And down he 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. It'll be a draw. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll give it to the back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job calling his hole, getting positive yards.
He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. The Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll go back to the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grab behind the line, it's done. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Pick off to stop the threat. Got some room to run. He's inside the 40. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Let's go. Let's go. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Harvin. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Right down the boulevard. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down here at the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive in.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Close to the marker, it's Donald. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. The Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. They go to the draw, and the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Banks. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have it. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, North Carolina!
And it's a really nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator because you just had an explosive run getting you down close to the goal line. I think everybody on defense was expecting them to just turn around and hand it off again. Not the case. Now you go pass. Really nice catching the defense off guard, and they get the touchdown. Bang, bang, 2 plays, 6 points on the board.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw, it's Harden. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense has it their own move. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
He's got him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes, but 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Going to the running game. Breaks into the open. Across the 20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys there on Stadium Drive at Kenan Memorial.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Finds just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Back to pass, it's Harvin. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. To the ground with the back. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. He'll pull it down. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. He was trying to keep that play alive, getting out and escaping to the left, just hoping something good would happen.
And just buying time, right? Trying to give your receiver time to get open. He couldn't get open. He couldn't find an avenue to get him the football, but at least he bought some time and gave himself a chance. Just couldn't capitalize on it.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Rush is on him. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too,
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd. Looking downfield, it's Harvin. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. You can't wait for this game to be over.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Wants to throw again. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Listen, I would get rid of that thing fast, too, if I've been sacked that many times today. They're coming every angle. Everybody's coming. It got to me the whole day. Can somebody please get my back?
He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. 6th play of the drive coming up. The option look. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Harvin. Pocket breaking down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. from the shotgun, the inside give. Past the sticks, and he may get more. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. Turns it on in midfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. They'll leave it with him. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting punches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's all the way down to the 3, showing it all on that run.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He had to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal.
6 remain. Ready.
Back to pass. Touchdown, UNC! And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Off play action. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes it play, and they get their quarterback down at the 26. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Unloads quickly. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Off the play fake on first down. Finds a man in the middle. And he makes a completion. They're set up and in business at the 20. At long last, a red zone opportunity, their first of the game here in the fourth. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. He's got the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Trying play action. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Throws to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'll make...
There he goes! The 50. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Tar Heels! He got a snap and just dusted the field. That leads a little more comfortable now as they close in on victory here in Week 3.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. With that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Under fire, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on him. They get that turnover. Great place to start for this offense. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
And the Tar Heels looking to convert on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Well, what I love about this team really this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here to the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing every possession is going to be important from here on in.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Fires to the right. He's got it. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go!
Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's a heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll run play action. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. Here's the pressure. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Harvin. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Fires to the wideout. Ball's incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know